shattered? Should he really just give up? Until one morning a sparrow appeared in Mara's line of sight, and a sudden inspiration struck him. Sparrows can still soar through the sky even with small wings. We don't have to use large planes like Boeing. We can use small aircraft to carry passengers. Although there are far fewer seats than on big planes, this would also significantly reduce operating costs. So Mara immediately contacted a cargo airline to collaborate, converting cargo planes into passenger planes and planning flight routes for each trip. He passionately and eloquently shared his ideas. He also received approval from the other company, but he needed to pay them 30 million in advance. While Mara, penniless, was worrying about the money, the bank manager informed him that large sums of money were continuously being deposited into his account, all from accounts in his hometown. Mara quickly called home, and it turned out that after his relatives and friends learned about his plan to start a low-cost airline, they all reached out to help. Some relatives mortgaged all their land, a good friend contributed his sister's dowry, elderly people sold all their grain, and even children broke open their piggy banks to support Mara. Everyone rushed to hand over their savings, and in the end, with everyone's help, they managed to raise the 30 million. Since all the major airports were controlled by wealthy tycoons, Mara chose to use the abandoned runways left by the British, and there were over 500 such simple runways across the country, which was enough to meet their route needs. Meanwhile, his friends successfully developed the first ticketing software, and they would soon be ready to officially start operations. However, just as everything was ready, Mara's pilots were poached by the tycoons at 3 times the salary, which also caused the pilots they had originally agreed upon to leave. On opening day, however, no one dared to come, but Mara